Okay, together we're going to see if your favorite Marvel hero can bring order to a chaotic world. Okay, so I have a deck of cards here. I'm going to just put out little packets randomly here all over the place. Maybe we need 5 there. Let's just give us a lot of choices here. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to choose 1 or 2 of these. We need a certain number of cards, so if we need 2 of them, that's just fine. So what we'll do is I'll just kind of randomly put my fingers on 2 piles, and then you can decide which one to discard. You want this one gone? Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, now you can put a finger on each of 2 piles. You want those 2? Okay, I'll throw out this one. Okay, my turn. Let's see, I'll put my fingers maybe on these 2. Which one would you like to discard? This one? Okay, and then it leaves these 2 right here. Let's see, maybe I'll choose this to discard this one. Okay, so we'll work with this packet. Now, if we don't have enough cards, what I'll have you do is just randomly choose some additional cards for me from the discard pile, if that's okay. So we need enough cards to spell out Marvel card magic. So let's see if we have enough for that at least. M-A-R-V-E-L, Marvel, C-A-R-D, M-A-G-I-C. We barely made it. Marvel card magic. Okay, so let's find out something about your favorite hero. Okay, now in this little test to see if your hero can bring order to a chaotic world, we're going to focus just on Marvel heroes, not the villains, just the heroes for now. So what I'll do actually is I'm going to go ahead and just spell Marvel heroes. So M-A-R-V-E-L, and then heroes, H-E-R-O-E-S, Marvel heroes. And we'll just stack those. Now, you've had enough time, hopefully, to think about who your favorite hero is. So who is it? Who is your favorite hero? Captain America? Oh, yeah, that's probably a favorite for many people, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and just spell Captain America. So C-A-P-T-A-I-N, Captain, A-M-E-R-I-C-A. Okay, Captain America. Okay, and now I'll spell your favorite, and then we'll see what Captain America is really made of. We'll see if he can bring order to a chaotic world. So your favorite, Y-O-U-R-F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E, your favorite. Just drop that on top, stack those. So let's go ahead and spell out your favorite Marvel hero. It was Captain America, right? So C-A-P-T-A-I-N, America, A-M-E-R-I-C-A. How in the world did we do that? Now this is kind of curious over here. Let's see, have we brought order to the world? Well, it looks like we have. I'm not sure what to make of this over here. Now, now wait a second. There's only 13 card values, right? That's as far as we can kind of order these. So I guess what's happening here is we're starting to order them again in spades. Ace of spades and on. Okay, wow. I would say that Captain America is indeed able to bring order to a chaotic world. We have just proven the point. Okay, so for this effect, as the piece of paper lists here, you need these 15 cards at the top. Okay, so you need those at the top of the deck. Okay, now to get those, all I did was I just did a magician's force, is what it's called. So I just broke off at least 15 cards. You know, it's a good number of cards. That's probably getting kind of close there, which it is. But that's probably enough, right? So break off 15 cards. Okay, and then just break off the other ones equal amounts. Now you're going to want you're going to want 5 little packets. Okay, so if you've watched any of the other videos on the Hidden Structures channel, you know that for the magician's force, if the magician goes first in this selection process, we need to have an odd number of choices. So here we have 5. Okay, so what that means is I can put my finger on any 2 of these. Would you avoid that one? You don't want the spectator randomly discarding that one. So you put your fingers over here, and maybe they discard this one. Now the spectator's free to put their fingers on any 2. Maybe they actually put them on those 2. Well, you want this one, so you leave that one alone. You discard that one. Now it's your turn. You put your finger as the performer on 2 of them. I'm going to put them over here because I don't want either one of those. And maybe the spectator says, I don't want that one. Okay. And then the spectator puts their fingers on these 2, and I'm free to discard either one. I will discard this one. So this is the little packet in which my special cards are found. Now it ends up that there's extras, right? But we're going to discard those when we spell Marvel card magic. We get rid of the rest. And so you just go through and deal out Marvel card magic, 15 cards. And then deal out, this COAT means count out and transfer. If you've watched videos on the Hidden Structures channel, it's an acronym. So you spell that out, and then you spell out the spectator's favorite hero name, and then you spell out your favorite, and then from there you just, once again spell out or deal out. You would deal out, in fact, we'd kind of be at this situation here as far as the packet would be reset by the time we get here. And so you would just deal out 1 card for each letter in the name Captain America. Okay, and you'll find that it displays ace through king of hearts perfectly, and then a ace of spades next, which you can view that as the next card in some kind of orderly arrangement of the cards. Okay, so very good. That is in fact proof that your favorite Marvel hero can indeed bring order to a chaotic world. So thank you for watching.